Not just a pose, the moment Taehyung danced at the GQ Korea photo shoot, and the world fell silent. Hello everyone. And welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, take a moment to subscribe. Not because we chase algorithms. Not because we race against time. And not because we want to be the fastest. But because stories about BTS, especially stories about Kim Taehyung, were never meant to be told in a hurry. Stories like this ask us to slow down, to take a breath, and to truly be present. Today, we are not talking about the latest achievements. We are not counting sales numbers. And we are not comparing popularity. Today, we are talking about one small moment. A moment that was never planned, yet left an extraordinary impact. A moment that may have lasted only a few seconds, but continues to linger in the hearts of those who witnessed it. A moment when Taehyung was not posing. He was dancing. A GQ Korea photo shoot is known as a space of precision. Nothing is left to chance. Every outfit is selected with intention. Every light is carefully tested. Every camera angle is designed to create a specific image. In a space like this, everyone plays a role. The model poses. The photographer directs. The crew works in professional silence. But in the middle of this perfectly ordered flow, something not written in the schedule happened. Taehyung moved. There was no instruction. No cue. No music deliberately playing. His body simply responded to something from within. The movement was not big. It did not seek attention. It did not try to showcase technique. Instead, it felt deeply personal, as if he had stepped into a private space of his own. And perhaps that is why everyone in the room paused. In the entertainment world, we are used to polished performances. Choreography counted to perfection. Movements synchronized. Expressions repeated until flawless. But what happened at the GQ Korea set was not a performance. It was physical honesty. A body that carries years of experience. A body shaped by massive stages, endless rehearsals, and global pressure. In that brief dance, we see a body that no longer needs to prove anything. A body that knows when to move and when to be still. For some, this moment might seem insignificant. Just a small dance. Just a spontaneous movement. Just a behind-the-scenes clip. But for those who truly pay attention, this moment speaks volumes. It speaks of artistic maturity, of one's relationship with the self, of how art does not always emerge from grand stages. Sometimes, art appears when a person feels safe enough to simply be. Taehyung today is no longer someone who rushes. He does not chase the spotlight. He does not force expression. He does not try to fill every space with sound. And because of that, his presence feels even stronger. In that brief dance, we see a calm Taehyung. A Taehyung who understands his own rhythm. A Taehyung who knows that not every moment needs to be shared. But when it is, it carries meaning. The reaction of the photo shoot crew speaks for itself. There was no excessive applause. No loud cheers. Only silence. A silence filled with attention. A silence born from respect. Because everyone in that room knew they were witnessing something real. Something that could not be recreated. Something that could not be manufactured. When the clip eventually reached the public, reactions came from all over the world. But interestingly, the response was not explosive in the usual way. Many people did not comment right away. Many chose to rewatch it, to slow the video down, to notice the smallest details. And slowly, a feeling emerged. A feeling of connection. Because behind the global title, behind the flawless image, behind the massive fame, we saw a person expressing himself without expectation. For longtime fans, this moment felt like a silent conversation, a dialogue between the past and the present. The Taehyung of earlier years, full of spontaneity and curiosity, is still there. But now, he walks alongside calmness. He has not lost his joy. He has simply learned where it belongs. And this dance becomes a symbol of that journey. This GQ Korea photo shoot ultimately became more than fashion. It became a portrait of someone who has made peace with himself, of an artist who no longer feels the need to constantly perform, of a human being who understands that presence is stronger than effort. And perhaps that is why this moment feels so unforgettable. Because in a world that moves relentlessly fast, Taehyung chooses to move at his own pace. He dances not for the camera. He dances because he feels it. And when the camera captures that honesty, millions around the world feel it too. If you watched this moment and felt yourself pause, felt warmth, or even a quiet emotion, that is no coincidence. That is the language of art, speaking without words. And perhaps that is Kim Taehyung's greatest power. Not in how loudly he shines, but in how deeply he makes us feel. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for listening with your heart. And as always, we are not in a hurry, because stories about Taehyung always deserve to be fully felt.